pardon my hairdo. It's Dania, but today it's Saturday, and I am on my way to one of my projects, the one that I had videotaped before, and it's a lead project. So I'm going to have to put on a white Tyvek suit, hair, get covered up, everything head to toe. You know, it has the booties made onto this white suit. You see it in hazmat, all the face mask gear up and all that stuff. So I took the liberty of already going ahead and kind of wrapping my hair up with this cotton wrap here. So that's why I'm looking the way I'm looking today. And it is free, clear face, no makeup, anything like that. This is me. You know, you see the real me. I'm keeping it 100, real. Anyway, getting on to my thoughts today. You know, me, always thinking and saying things that, you know, I hope that may not be offensive. I try not to be offensive, but, you know, if it's the true, or, you know, everybody have their own opinions about things. You know, you can take it as a grain of salt or whatever, however you want to take it. But anyways, I was just thinking of certain things that sometimes, you know, we, as a particular race, always, you know, saying things that happen to us, which is, you know, unreal, really, most of the time inhumane, bad, however you want to classify it or whatever. It's not good. And I start to think, you know, that, you know, if we always saying how other people treat us, but we treat ourselves really bad. Instead of coming together and trying to do good to each other, circumventing goodness around each other, being a positive impact upon each other, giving each other encouragement, instead of downplaying and down talking, however it seems or will be to each other. If someone, you know, says that they are having an issue or whatever, you know, give them some positive feedback and positive encouragement. You know, I wish I could save the world. I can't do that because I don't have the means. But if I could just do one little thing, one good thing that's in my power to do for someone, you know, I will. As far as I can do, I try. They may not accept whatever I can give. That's on the other person, the receiving end. You know, but we always, you know, talking about. I don't have a job. I can't find a job, you know, and because of my race, my attributes, or my gender, my whatever affiliation it may be, you know. And I say, you know, you might not find a job that you want, but something is better than nothing as long as it's legal. That's what I say. But don't laugh at someone else because they may have a job. Let's say, for example, the guy that works at McDonald's. People go, well, you work at McDonald's. What do you think he's going to get? Don't laugh at him because guess what? He's learning that trade at McDonald's because he may own a McDonald's one day or be a franchisee or whatever. But he's, you know, laying low and building up ranks because if he owns a company one day, then he'll know how his people that work for him really feel because he was there in their position and worked his way up to the top. Okay? You never know who may see the video and say, look, let me help you to own your own franchise or become a manager or what have you. So you don't downplay whatever somebody's position is, but do the best that you can do, you know. And like I said, you know, help one another. You know, back in the day, I was hearing stories about how people would help each other. We couldn't even stay in the hotels. We could entertain in the hotels and stuff as an entertainer, but or venues, but we couldn't stay in there. We couldn't, swim in the pool and partake of the things, but we can, do our business of entertaining people, and that's been since the dawn of time, since Pickleball Garden, and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm saying is, we couldn't do that, but yet still we want to pay for the finest hotel. We will help each other and all that stuff. We talk about how people treat us or whatever, but we need to stop patronizing people that don't like us. But we spend our money. And now I know we need some things. We need electricity in our house. We don't own utility companies and whatever, we need water, those necessity things, whatever. But we don't need a lot of unnecessary stuff that we can do without. We don't need the next new pair of whatever every time it comes on the market, At one point in time, I'm not sure how true it is, but I've heard, and you know how hearsay it is, but don't let me spread rumors, but I heard, anybody can correct me on this, if you will, I'm not sure. But at one point in time, I heard or read that Tommy Hilfiger didn't want us to wear, sorry about my video right now, but didn't want us to wear shoes or clothing or whatever he had going on. Okay. But however, sorry about that. Get it straight. I guess I hit a bump on the road. Didn't want us to wear the shoes. But we are materialistic people. Made them rich. Or however. They don't want us to wear the stuff. And I can tell you, when I heard about that or read about that, to this day, I never bought Tommy Hilfiger. At least I don't think so. Somebody might have gave me something, I don't know, but I don't recall having it or whatever. Because I do really believe in helping ourselves, And I often tell people when I talk to people and they say, I'm out of work, lost my job, whatever. And I'll ask them, do you have any other skills other than that job that you have? Do you have any skills that, you can make things, create things or whatever? What do you like doing? I said, it might not be what you want, but it's something to pay the bills. For example, can become a person that clean houses or clean office buildings or whatever. It doesn't take a lot of money to start buying some cleansing supplies until you can do better and go to the real estate companies or whatever, call your local state governmental agencies and see what it takes to get your local license, getting the IRS EIN number, which is an employment ID number, is free. You can call the IRS, you can do a sole proprietorship or corporate, okay? Or start out as sole proprietorship like I did, and then I incorporated my company. You can start somewhere. It doesn't take a lot of money. It takes ingenuity and thought process. Take some time out for you. Think about what you want to do and proceed to find out the information. Okay, so what if you don't have a computer? Everybody's not fortunate. But you can, the library, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a long time since I've been to one, but I think the library is free. I don't know, things may have changed. It might be a little free, I don't know. But most people that don't have a computer, they do have one of these smartphones, Androids, or whatever you call it. A lot of people say they're cool, but they have an i6 or whatever you call it, iPhone or whatever, 6, whatever, 4, 3, whatever, I don't know. But they have them. You you can ask that phone anything you want. You can say, okay, Google, and ask any questions you want. So, I mean, take the time out for you and do you. You don't have to, you know, you don't have a job, trust me, create your one. It takes time. I know it's easier said than done. I've been there, done that. I've been there with I had $2 in my pocket, no money, but I created stuff. I created a doll. I created a hat, you know, legal stuff, and started selling my things that I made, my designs, and, you know, and I even, you know, gun clubs. These all little clubs that they have. I went to them, hey, y'all having an event? I'll cater the event or whatever. You get a deposit, and you make sure that you do the best thing, even if it's, you know, because, you know, cooking the food or whatever, you know, and do what I have to do, you know. But get back to us. We have to help each other, but patronize the people that don't like you. And the way to get somebody's in that pocket, if we get together and stop patronizing. Okay, Rosa Parks, okay, about that bus, won't let her sit up in front of that bus. She arrested and all that kind of stuff. Guess what we did? We didn't even have a lot of phone lines. We didn't have cell phones, stuff like that. You know, we had mainly messengers, and one person getting to the next person or whatever. But we band together, not only in Alabama,